This is my audience. Did you know that pregnancy and STD rates among teenagers are rising? According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention on March 18, 2013, many young people engaged in sexual risk behaviors that resulted in unintended health outcomes. Among U.S. high school students surveyed in 2011, 47.7% have had sexual intercourse, and of them, 39.8% did not use a condom the last time they had sex. The CDC also states that nearly half of the 19 million new STDs each year are among young people ages 15 to 24 years old. Having condoms available for students in school would significantly help decrease this issue. Right now, the problem is that young people are having unsafe sexual activity or do not know enough information about condoms. We could solve this problem by having condoms available for students and information about abstinence and using protection. If you don't believe that having condoms available for students is a good idea, the information I will give you will make you change your mind. Teen pregnancy and STD rates have been increasing lately, and if you are sexually active, free condoms would be able to help you protect yourself and your partner, and also make it easier to ensure safety in your relationships. Even for teens that are not sexually active, having appropriate and confidential information available for students will help answer the questions they might be having. The problem today is that teens are participating in unsafe sexual activity, which causes teen pregnancies. According to the National Campaign to prevent teen and unplanned pregnancy, 3 in 10 girls in the United States gets pregnant at least once by the age of 20. This site also states that only 60% of sexually active students reported using a condom, and only 23% reported using a much reliable source, such as the pill or IUD. The survey the company used also found that there was quite a difference in condom usage and age. 12th grade students were least likely to use condoms at 56%, and 9th grader students were at 62%. So what caused the students to stop using them? STDs are also on the increase. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention states that by the age of 24, at least 1 in 4 Americans is believed to have contracted an STD, and an estimated 65 million Americans are now living with an incurable STD. Did the students use protection or know the importance? What could be the reason for these problems? The causes of unsafe sexual activity are the fact that students do not know how important it is to wear protection or where to get it. The CDC states that the higher prevalence of STDs among adolescents may also reflect multiple barriers to accessing quality STD prevention services, including lack of health insurance, ability to pay, lack of transportation, difficulty with facilities and services designed for adults, and concerns about confidentiality. This means that the cause of rising rates of pregnancy and STDs is because students do not have money to afford contraception, they don't have a way to go get it, and they feel uncomfortable going to get it. The CDC also says that other factors in less condom use could be due to peer norms and media influences. The data also shows that students are not getting the information they need about using protection. According to the National Campaign to Prevent Teen and Unplanned Pregnancies in 2011, 16% of students were never taught in school about HIV and AIDS. It is safe to assume that they were also not taught about other sexual health information. www.kff.org states that 99% of women are aware that STDs are spread through sexual activity. So what could we do to promote the use of condoms? There are a few things that we could do to change this issue. To get the rates of pregnancy and STDs down, some things we could do or make condoms available in schools. Doing this would allow students to be able to know exactly where they can get condoms. We would already have cut out the causes stated from the CDC earlier. Students would not have to pay for their condoms, and they would not have to find a way to get to the store or clinic to get them. The students would not have to worry about feeling uncomfortable about being in a facility designed for adults because the school is made for them, so they would already feel comfortable in a familiar environment. The only other issue would be confidentiality. Students would not have to fear about other people or their parents finding out that they had received condoms because the condoms would be available in a school nurse or counselor's office, and these adults are required to keep the students' information confidential. Sex education also plays a huge role in the issue as well. Students need to be taught about how STDs are contracted and the importance in protection. By having sex education required in schools, students would learn about teen pregnancy and STDs and how they are both 100% preventable by abstaining from sex, and also learn that information about STDs and the side effects from them. The only way to reduce the increasing rates of STDs and pregnancy in the teenage population is to have condoms available for students in schools, along with the appropriate information about why it is so important for them. Both of these issues are 100% preventable, and we need to help students realize that. Here's my audience again.